So, the start of a beautiful day. Yay! Dark and gloomy, right? So, I recorded a video before this one, but now it's more going on that's just bleeding out into today that I wasn't even sure how to feel right now, because yesterday was a weird day. Yesterday, basically, my scooter got stole. Crazy. So, I went to the barbershop the other day. I think it was just one of those days where it was just a long day. The night before, I had closed at Burger King. I was there until like 1 o'clock in the morning. I got a couple hours of sleep. It wasn't bad, but I used a lot of energy, so I was tired the next day. Makes sense, working all these jobs, I'm gonna be tired or whatever. But like, then I'm like, okay, I squeezed in going to the barbershop just to kind of line myself up, make myself look a little presentable. So obviously you guys know I ride a scooter. Most people know I ride a scooter. I take my scooter to the barbershop area and I attach it to this pole, like something similar to it's like a light, like a huge light pole. I always lock it at that same area all the time. It never had an issue, but I'm thinking maybe I was like tired and did something wrong. Either that or the kids who took it are magicians, because I don't know how they got it off. I may not have locked it right. It was like one of these poles. But yeah, I may not have locked it right, and that could have been my stupidity. I need to, once I get either the scooter back or I get a new one, will just depend on that, and then I have to be better, like take better care and be more cautious about that kind of stuff. Because I'm like, it happened, whatever. I was like, damn, like I wasn't really sure what happened, because when I went over there, right, the lock that the scooter was attached to was still on the pole, but the scooter was gone and there was a pair of scissors there. So at first I was thinking like, okay, they found a way to do it, like cut through it, but nothing was wrong with the lock, right? The lock was just there, and it didn't look like it was messed with or touched. It didn't look like any of that stuff. So I'm like, that's kind of weird. Why would they leave the lock just there? The pair of scissors looked like it was attempting to break it. Still didn't break it, but they had no need. Maybe I didn't lock it. So I'm like, okay, maybe I goofed up, right? I'm like, whatever. Okay, fine. Someone took my scooter. I was like, it is what it is. But then I told my barber, whatever. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Somebody took my scooter or whatever. I was in that barbershop for a minute. Then he offers to give me a ride back, and we hear like some of the barbers said they seen like some kids walk by that area not that long ago, and like some light-skinned kids or whatever, and they probably took it. I'm thinking like, hi, like, oh, okay, this is what it is. Like, they took it. They probably in Afghanistan by now, and I'm not gonna find them around the corner. Bro, my barber, like, we just riding. He's trying to take me home, and I swear on everything, I see them riding a scooter. But for the life of me, unless I jumped out of the freaking window, I don't think I would have. It was like a hit or miss to try to get them. So we tried to ride back around to get closer, but it looked like they were crossing the street. So by the time we came back around, we got caught at the light, and we tried to hurry up and race back, and it was like they were already gone. So we tried to ride through the back, see if we see anybody and stuff. I don't know where they went. My reaction time was off, because I was like not really focused on the whole thing at the time, and then all of a sudden I was like, I didn't really think I was gonna see him in like 5 seconds after the situation. And then like, bro, my scooter is such a distinct scooter. I felt like that was my scooter, but it was always I was only gonna be able to tell if I got up close and seen it. So yeah, that's interesting. I had to do a freaking police report on the dang scooter. I know cops probably like, we got better things to do. Somebody took your property. We'll try, but it's not like it's a car or something. You can match the description with the plates and all that stuff. So I don't know. Weird situations I was not expecting to happen, and I'm on a manhunt for my damn scooter. So I just had to get a new one if all else fails, because you never know. But the same thing happened when I lost my phone. I don't think I had that secured either, because the people that found it said there wasn't a code on there. And then I'm like, what? I was confused. But then they found it from someone else finding it. Either the person was a hacker and hacked my phone, or there's never a code on there. So clearly I was not paying attention that day, because there was a lot going on that day. I was arguing with my ex, and then phone just fell out of my pocket. So I will be right back, guys. Give me one moment. Hey, I'm back. I just had to vent to two of my coworkers for no reason at all. Which you never know. When you say like life is crazy for me, this is what's going on, I always wonder like, hey, does anybody care? Do they not care? Like, you always wonder that. You always, when you tell somebody something, you never know if they really care. They give you a look like, oh, okay, that's interesting, or they seem to be trying to like sympathize with you, but you never know if people care. What if you like see somebody like, oh my gosh, they about to come with their problems again or complain again? I'm like, I don't know. I'm usually an upbeat person. I'm usually chill, so I don't know. You just never know with like complaining to people if they actually care or like any of that fun stuff. So, but I realized that the day is all on how you make it, and I try not to stress on the little things. Stuff happens, you know. When I lost my phone, I was only panicking because like I thought it was still in the house somewhere, because my watch is connected to the internet, and because it was connected to the internet, I'm sitting here thinking like, oh, okay, my watch being connected to the internet, I'm thinking it was connected to my phone, and I'm getting notifications and stuff, and I'm like, oh, so obviously my phone must be in the house or near this area. I couldn't have lost it anywhere further to beyond this perimeter. Literally wasn't even in the perimeter I thought it was, but every time I walked closer to where the phone was supposed to be at, my watch wasn't giving off no signal. It was acting like it wasn't connected to anything, and that threw me off. There's even the scooter thing. I swear I locked it, but I could have put the lock on the wrong thing, and that's how the scooter ended up getting taken. And I didn't think about that before, but I was trying to figure out if the kids who took it were magicians. I was like, how the freak did they take the scooter? I was generally confused. Give myself like another hour of rest. I really got up early because I thought I was supposed to work. I'm all in uniform and stuff. And then also too, like, when I went to Aldi, I don't know, between me going from Chick-fil-A to Aldi, I had like this weird, I thought it was from the cantaloupe, the expired cantaloupe in the back of Aldi or whatever, but it was like this, like, it looked like something, I don't know if it was baby food, I don't know what the frick it was, but it was like on my part of my jacket and on the back of my pants. Like what is going on right now? Like, what kind of day is it? It's giving too much. That's what's going on. Like, it's giving too much. It's giving irritation. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace out. Love you. Bye.